You're live now, Brian.
Brian patrolling in the desert heat. Old Badger traded for a YouTube beat. Steve behind the lens with a steady hand, telling stories of the law across the land. Lights and sirens fade, but the stories remain. Lessons from the street in a digital domain. LVCopsTV shining bright and true. Now it's Brian and Steve bringing it to you. Chasing shadows in the Vegas night. Now they teach the world wrong from right. Old scars still ache, but the mission's clear. Through the lens they fight to persevere. Lights and sirens fade, but the stories remain. Lessons from the street in a digital domain. LVCopsTV shining bright and true. Now it's Brian and Steve bringing it to you.
What's up, ride-alongs? Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Belated Thanksgiving. I hope you guys all had a happy holiday. So, yeah, don't adjust your cameras. I'm still ugly. I'm all you got. Or am I? Maybe not. Because today, you guys, a lot of people requested Gonzo pop in and say hi, do a surprise video. Well, today is the day. So he's in the green room getting hair and makeup done. He's not fit for television right now. So I'm not either, but whatever. So, Steve, how's Gonzo looking? I hear Darth Vader breathing back there. You ready for hair and makeup? Is he done? Is he fit for television or no?
Well, let's find out.
All right, people. Welcome back. My old YouTube partner, Gonzo!
Whoa! Let's go, right-alongs. Shoot.
I can hear the cheers now. It was like when the Eagles lost. I mean,
I know, dude. I know, dude. Hey, a real quick scenario. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me, hey, Steve, pop in real quick.
What's up?
Let me tell you, let me ask you about this scenario. Okay. I'm walking in the casino and I see a guy at the center bar. I see he's got a gun on his hip, right? Right to carry state. You can carry that, right? But we don't enforce laws anymore. We enforce rules, right, Brian?
Correct.
Right? So open carry is okay, but here's a problem. He's got a gun on his hip, but he has no arms. Is he armed or unarmed? What is he?
He's both.
Is he?
I'm going to say he's unarmed. He's unarmed because he's unable to pull the weapon.
But he's armed. He's got a gun.
Steve don't know what to say.
I'm waiting for the punchline. Is that the punchline?
That's it. He doesn't have any arms, but he's got a gun. Is he armed or unarmed? He's both.
Yes.
Unarmed.
Yeah.
Technically, he's armed. Yes.
Yes.
Happy
Welcome
Valentine's
back,
Day, everybody.
Good to see you.
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Did you say Valentine's Day, G?
Jesus Christ.
Well, now you're blasphemy. Oh my gosh.
He said hoppy, so I thought he said my Easter.
Man, I apologize. Happy Valentine. I mean,
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Yes.
I got that turkey sapanaspis. What?
The fan? You getting tired? Sleepy from the turkey?
Yep, exactly. Man,
everybody, today's video, we're going to go over Proctor update. I see everybody doing updates on Proctor. A lot of people were asking me to do an update on Proctor, so we will discuss Proctor today. We're going to talk a little bit about Karen Reed and the civil trial today. We are going to talk about Olivia Henderson, the DoorDash girl who made herself famous. Gonzo, I don't know if you know anything about this. Hopefully you don't, because it'll be even better. Good. I'm glad you don't. But we're going to talk about that. We got a little video to watch put together. We're going to watch that. And we got some other stuff. Hopefully you guys got a lot of questions for us today. It's been a while since Gonzo's been on camera. So hopefully you guys got some good questions for
Let's
us.
go through. There's a bunch of people, bunch of
Yeah, I see the super
right
chats already.
lines.
Thank you
Very
so much.
familiar one.
Steve, you want to get to the super chats or?
Yeah, well, we got Next Witness who makes really cool compilations, digging the 5 o'clock shadow. Of course, everyone's screaming for Gonzo. He's been every video. When's Gonzo coming back?
Man, I tell you what,
Get it.
life is hard, dude. Let me tell you, I've been working on my health. You know, right? I've been eating some vitamin E, vitamin D, and I've been drinking those little things with parasites in them to get my
Tequila.
Not parasites, probiotics. And it helps my gut, dude, my gut function. So I'm working on my fitness
function.
Oh, gee, I missed your language.
English is not my first language, boys. That's Mexicano, man.
I know. That's why I love it.
Get lost in translations.
That's why I love it. Gonzo used to ask me how to spell certain stuff when we were on duty. He'd be writing a report. He'd be like, Brian, there. Is it this there, or there? And I'd be like, this there. He'd be like,
he's asking you.
Why isn't there just one, dude? It's one should encompass everything.
I know. Yeah, Steve, I know what you're getting at. Shut up. Yeah, a little inside joke.
No, I was a redhead.
Steve had to fix
got a super. Where'd he go?
I spelled it wrong. Spelled something wrong.
Oh, we got Goodmans, of course, back.
The Goodmans, of course.
3 amigos back together. We missed you, Gonzo.
Yep. Thank you.
And I apologize. I'm kind of under the weather, so I'm gonna try not to cough into the mic.
Hey, listen, right there. Okay. I'm gonna say something. That $10 donation for Gonzo's hair and makeup. I'm gonna be planning a trip to Turkey to get hair implants. So let's get that up.
Let's get that up. We need to pump those numbers up.
Get it up for Gonzo. Oh, we got ghosts.
We got paranormal activity at the studio. What the heck?
Oh, we got a couple new too. Welcome, Rosemarie Jarvis and Angel Australia.
Angel Australia.
We got to get Brian to do some more member videos here. Me too.
So I have a bunch of video recorded for all the members out there. I recorded a bunch of video. I'm trying to do like a compilation, so it's not just me standing in front of camera. So I have a bunch of stuff recorded. I got to get it all uploaded and get it to Steve. But I'm working on one. I try to make them a little longer, a little more fun.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
We got Lily from Italy. Right on.
Oh, Italy.
Italy.
Love Italy. We love
Italy.
Good pizza and pasta.
Pastina.
Happy Valentine's Day from Tiff.
See, it was Valentine's Day. I told you.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Tiff knows everything.
Goodmans are back with 5 memberships. Thank you, Goodman, so much. Yeah. We got Melissa B. Moderating today. Melted Sugar. Oh, the gang's all back together again. I love it.
The wife of my daughter. Yeah. Monitoring.
All right. Well, I'm going to get out of the way. Thank you all, everyone, for joining us. I know it's been a long time. It's good to see some familiar names. I'm excited to see what the guys do today. So I'm going to get off screen. And if you need me, call me. And if I get any supers, I'll pop in and read them for you guys.
All right.
So what are we doing, B? What's going on?
Well, I wanted to talk about Proctor because, we did the video on Proctor, and it's been, I want to say, about a year and 2 or 3 months, right? That was remember the very first video we did along for Karen Reed was Michael Proctor. Very first video we did. We should have done our research more, and we probably should have done some other people first. But Proctor it was a blessing.
Entertainment gold.
Yeah, he was so messed up. But I was watching that video, and I cut a video for us to watch. I put the best of Proctor together, and this is going to show you why he did not get his job back. I told you he was not going to be a cop anymore. I said it in that video a year and a half ago that he wasn't going to be a cop anymore because everything that you're going to see is why. But
well, anything that has to do with integrity, right? When you're a police officer or in the law enforcement field, be attorney or whatever, right? And you give away your integrity and it's part of your reputation, right? Good luck finding a job that has to do anything with that, dude, because integrity is everything.
Yeah.
Right? And you can only give it away. It can't be taken from you, and he gave it away.
He threw it away. It's like a fastball, 100-mile-an-hour fastball. He threw it right down the middle.
Yep.
But a lot of people are doing videos on it. So I said, okay, you know what? We did our very first video was Proctor. So we're going to watch a best of Proctor. So Gonzo and I aren't going to speak because I left the video where Gonzo and I are giving our view on it. And I think you'll see at the end why he does not get his job back and why he will never be a cop again, ever.
How long is this video?
I think it's like 10 minutes.
Okay. So this was what, like now, 2 years now? 2 years
So
old?
it's been almost 2 years. Yep. About
Okay.
almost 2 years. Somewhere around there. I forget when we put it out. It was, I think it was August.
All right. Let's watch this thing. Get some laughs.
So Steve, you want to cue it up? The best of Proctor. Why he's not getting his job.
Kind of forgot to write that down.
This is a clown show, dude.
Hey, what cameras catches me doing it? That one.
Delete it.
Delete. Wow.
Yes. I want to talk for a second about the individuals that you did not immediately choose to interview.
Yeah, let's hear that.
Wasn't interviewed until October 2022, correct?
Correct.
That's 7 months after the incident, right?
Correct.
7 months.
Sarah Levinson was not interviewed until October of 2022, also 7 months later, correct?
Correct.
Caitlin Albert was interviewed July 6th, 2023, correct?
Yes.
That's 16 months
Wow.
after the incident.
Wow.
16 months.
Brian Albert Jr., July 6th, 2023, right?
Yes, sir.
Ali McCabe, August of 2023, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's 18 months after the incident.
Wow, dude. Why even interview
Hey,
him?
man, it's been 10 years. Let's go talk to that dude.
Do you remember that? Oh, he's in the cemetery. Never mind.
17 months later, correct?
Yeah, how are you going to remember 17 months later?
Or that's actually, my math is off. That's about 18 months later. Is that right?
18 months later.
Richard D'Antano, September 2nd, 2023. Is that right?
Yes.
So you waited more than 18 months to interview him as well. Is that right?
Yes.
And then Brian.
Can you imagine waiting 18 months?
August 2023, 17 months after the incident.
Wow.
When you decided that you were going to make sure that the girl, I think that's what you called her, the girl, was going to have serious charges brought against her 17 hours into your investigation, you didn't have any evidence whatsoever
None.
that there was an argument inside.
None.
To go towards intent, no. But as far as the physical evidence goes, we have compelling evidence indicating Miss Reed struck Mr. O'Keefe with her vehicle.
So you just did this to
She was a whack job.
Of course.
Oh, man.
Right?
The doctor? Do you call a doctor a whack job?
Those are your two responses, correct?
Yes.
You were talking about Dr. Scorty Bello, the female medical examiner who came to the determination that this was undetermined in terms of the manner of death, correct? Rookie move, not going into a meeting with the ME and getting that homicide determination, correct?
Yes.
See?
As the case agent, as the case officer, do you believe it might be important to find out whether or not that phone appeared to have been manipulated or altered in some way before it was turned over? Wouldn't that be something that you would normally do?
Might want to look into that.
But you didn't
Maybe.
do it with Jim McCabe's phone.
I
No.
didn't personally handle that, no.
No.
You should know. You're the lead investigator. You should know.
Dude, he's the case agent. He is the most important guy in this whole case.
Did you ever see Brian Albert's phone?
No.
Colin Alberts,
No.
Chris Alberts,
No.
Julie Alberts.
No.
It was at
Were
this
you
moment
concerned
I knew
that if
I
you
fucked
see
up.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
their phones, especially, isn't it true that at 7/20, July 20th, 2022, the day after at 8:39 in the morning, you texted Kevin Albert, quote, "Found your badge in my cruiser this morning," end quote, correct?
Yes.
Then you texted him, "I can leave it in my locker at the gym, drop it off at your station, or leave it in my mailbox," correct?
Correct.
Kevin Albert responds, "My mailbox. Did I take my gun?" And then included a wince face emoji, correct?
Correct.
Drinking and driving his cruiser.
Oh!
Curveball.
Oh!
We were down the Cape working on the cold case together, and
We went drinking.
for dinner, had a few beers.
Okay.
And
BS.
Not unusual. Yeah, which is fine. But if you're getting lit and he forgets his badge and loses his gun, woo!
You Does a physical log exist?
Did you log it?
Starting from January 29th, 2022 to today?
Yes.
Where's that physical log, sir?
He's in court. He should be able to go right here.
Who?
Or turn to page, whatever.
I'm
That's
not
what
the
it should.
I'm
That's
not
how it
an
should
evidence
have been.
officer, so I don't know how that. Yeah, so I don't know how that's generated.
Evidence
There's only
officer.
3 people you just
Case
said.
officer, you have no idea where an evidence
What's an
log
evidence
is
officer?
that has something as insignificant as, I don't know, the victim's clothing.
Objection.
Sustained.
The most sloppy police work. Very sloppy.
PM.
But it.
An hour and change, an hour and 18 minutes, hour and 20 minutes earlier.
Ooh, hour and 20 minutes of missing video. Where do you think it went?
Yeah.
Where do you think that video went?
Yeah.
I have no. I couldn't possibly.
Same thing where that log is.
Same where the place where the log is and the evidence.
A false statement about the time
Ooh.
seized in any of those documents that you filed under oath?
When I
Now you're lying on a legal document.
The times it was on the first
Oh.
affidavit I had written, and then as I continued to write other search warrants, I used that as a template. So I never caught it on the first one, and that's the reason those times are off on the other
Template, yeah.
affidavits I had wrote.
So the first one was false, and then every single one after that was false too.
There was just an incorrect
That could happen.
It could.
time.
It could. I've done that.
It could.
Transcription of the
But now on
Yes.
every single one.
Scrivener's error.
Yeah.
Objection.
But if you don't catch it,
But
it
that's
can be.
but that's lazy work though.
Yeah, that's just human error. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It was a typo. So you got the 4 wrong, you got the 1 wrong, and you got the 6 wrong. And those turned into 5 and 3 and 0, right?
That's a stretch. That's a stretch. I don't agree with that. That's a stretch, dude. That's a stretch.
That was not my decision.
Whose decision was it?
I don't recall. I know that
Well, you're the case officer.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yep.
was my
Straight up lie.
I did not make that call, sir.
So who
He knows who made that call.
was it?
Yeah.
Buchanan?
Objection.
Ask it differently, Mr.
Sure.
Jackson.
Who
Buchanan? Who made that
towed the
decision?
car to the Canton
To
police
transport it
station?
to Canton?
It's a supervisor's decision. I don't know who came
You're
from.
the supervisor. You're the case agent. You're a lieutenant.
Lieutenant Tully?
No.
Again, I don't know who it came from.
So you were just
Lie.
following orders.
Yes.
Lie. So who gave the order?
Allow it.
My man's getting cooked.
I don't recall.
He's getting
It's
roasted.
missing 42 minutes at the beginning, and it jumps from 5:08 p.m. to 5:50 p.m. Correct?
Objection.
Sustained.
That's 42 minutes.
Have you reviewed the video?
Yes.
Did you see that the timestamp jumps from 5:08 to 5:50?
Objection.
I don't know.
Sustained.
Hopefully, she kills herself. Correct?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
The defendant.
Oh.
Correct.
You
I can't believe he said that.
hope that Karen Reed, the subject
Oh
of
my
the
gosh.
investigation, the woman sitting to my left, about 7 feet from me, that she would just die. Correct?
The figure of speech.
Very quick. Hey, it's unbiased.
Chris Allen, loosely.
Yes.
Julie Allen, loosely.
Yes.
Colin Albert, loosely.
Yes.
Kevin Albert, loosely.
Yes.
What about Fat
Close
Albert?
enough to leave his badge and his gun in your cruiser when after a night of drinking, right?
Sustained.
Throwing my word.
You agreed in your group chat that you needed to, quote, make this cut and dry because another cop was involved. Those are your words, right?
Objection.
Absolutely.
Your friend, this whole thing, in their words, stinks, correct?
Thanks to high heaven, sir.
Interpret it as a joke.
You believed, Trooper Proctor, that
Not a
your
joke.
life would be much easier if Karen Reed was just dead,
Yep.
didn't you?
Objection.
Yep.
I'll allow
And
it.
Yep.
No.
That's what he meant, yeah.
It said it was
That's
a figure
exactly
of
what
speech.
he meant. No, he
My emotions got the best of me based on, the fact that Miss Reed hit Mr. O'Keefe with her vehicle and left him to die on the side of the road. So my emotions got the best of me with that figure of speech.
Lie, dude.
liar. Then you should have been doing that. You should have been the case agent.
You wouldn't be saying she poops out of her butt.
Yeah. You wouldn't call her, see you next Tuesday.
She's a bitch.
Objection.
Is that right?
Yes.
A whack job, correct?
Yes.
A retard, right?
Yes.
Her balloon knot leaks, right?
Yes.
No ass, correct?
Yes.
She's fucked, according to you, right?
Yes.
Ass leaker. That was a word you used, a figure.
Remember, it's unbiased.
Correct.
A girl who shits herself, right?
He's unbiased.
And then fuck her, correct?
Correct.
Wow.
Would you agree, Trooper Proctor, that you have dehumanized Karen Reed
Absolutely.
of your investigation with comments
Oh.
and words like this?
Objection.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I'll give you this one, Mr. Jackson.
Would you
Never in a million years
I'd say based off that language,
have I heard something like this. This is unbelievable. A lieutenant speaking like this about a person that he's trying to charge with murder.
and you admitted
Falsely a charge.
Falsely.
that the cop homeowner wasn't going to, quote, catch any shit, right?
correct.
He's a cop. And he's going to make sure he
Because you
doesn't.
were out to quote, make this cut and dry. Isn't that right?
Yep. Yeah.
The homeowner wasn't going to catch any shit because Mr. Elba had nothing to do with Mr. O'Keefe's death.
Because you were going to make sure that the case was cut and dry. Those were your words, right?
Objection.
Sustained.
Cut and dry is good,
And
but
Trooper Proctor,
most
it would
aren't.
be far easier for you to pin it on the girl who's just a whack job cunt in your
whoa. Jeez.
you hope just kills herself, right?
Objection.
Sustained.
I can see why this is a mistrial.
Yeah. I can-
Country. Yeah,
Wow.
we're very sheltered and we do everything very professional. And I wish everybody did that. And I'm not saying I'm not bad mouthing Boston. You know, I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Philly. A cop's a cop, and I respect all the cops, and we all do it. It's a very hard job, but they can't be like this.
Hmm.
You can't do that, man. You can't. This is real life. It's not the movies. If your buddy messes up that bad, he's got to face the music.
Take responsibility for your
Take
actions.
responsibility, accountability for your actions. It sucks. But see, now Proctor, the lieutenant, his whole life is going to be gone.
His sister said it best. This is your livelihood.
This is your livelihood. So he basically threw his whole entire career down the tube trying to cover for his buddy.
Yep.
Which is why out here in Vegas, you don't cover for your buddy.
Let me
Just
caveat
tell the truth.
that by saying he might have been pressured by his higher up saying, you've got to cover this up.
He could have.
Right?
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. We're just we're just discussing.
Yep. So
Wow. Do you see how young we look there, Brian?
Look completely like a different man. I don't know who was that guy. Who was that guy?
So listen, one thing that I really picked up out of that stood out for me the most is Action Jackson said it for the best. He said he dehumanized Karen Reed.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. And when rewatching that and putting that together, it just made me realize, like, now I get it, the normal people out there, citizens, and they think, oh my, he might get his job back. But us as cops, like, look, he got fired and he went to arbitration, right? Which you can do. Every cop that gets fired, most of the time they go to arbitration, right, Gonzo? You have the right to do that. In arbitration, you explain to them why you think you were wrongly fired and you try to get your job back. Halfway through the arbitration, which I was watching on Proctor, that he decided to pull it, right? And he said, I don't want my job back anymore, because they were going to see more texts on his phone. Gee, I don't know if you knew that. They were going to get, they got his entire phone. Okay. So ride-alongs, they got his entire phone. And what did Gonzo and I say back in the day? This was not their first rodeo. This was not the first time they have done something. I'm not going to say they go around and unalive people like crazy. I'm not going to say that. But this is not their first rodeo. So with that being said,
Brian, let me say this. When you say they don't go around unaliving people, I think they do. And not by in a physical sense, right? But shitty investigation, life in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might have done something like that. Listen, it happens. It happens, dude. It happens nationwide, right?
Yep. It does.
Shitty investigations people get thrown in jail for not when they're innocent. We were just talking about it before the show. The advances of DNA. Oh shit, this guy's been in jail for 20 years and he's not even the guy that did it. It was this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So things are evolving so much. This might have been happening 20, 30 years back, Brian.
Yeah.
But the difference is cameras, cell phones that
cameras.
have a lot more information, evidence that can clear a lot of things up and catch people too.
Yeah.
Bad cops, good cops, whatever the case may be, right?
Yep.
So the advancement of technology is showing that maybe cop work has always been shitty, you know?
It's really hard work, which is why we said that at the end, right? It's a hard job, but I think it really comes down to the person, who you are, like who you are. When somebody's wronged, if you're very empathetic and you really want to get justice for them, and you really feel it for them, you know what I mean? And some cops, they just don't care. We both know some cops that didn't care about anybody. I've seen guys yell at a 90-year-old lady and curse her out. You know, some guys are just rude assholes.
Yeah,
they don't care.
It's like Peter Murphy said in that town hall. He said, "Would you be happy if this was your daughter that was going through with this investigation?" Right.
But you know, as I watched that video, like somebody got a text, Proctor got a text, "This stinks." When you send a text, "This stinks," it means you do not like it.
Yep.
And you need to fix it.
Yep.
Right. So there's a clue. Yeah, they didn't do interviews for almost up to 18 months, damn near 2 years later. There was no records. There was no impound report. Right. The video was inverted, and there's an hour and 20 minutes missing. They say he wants it cut and dry. Right. Pin it on Karen, and then you have about 15 disgusting, gross texts. He is the case agent. He is the leader. When you do stuff like that, you will never be a cop again, period.
Yeah. Yep. You know, what's astonishing to me is that there is no other investigation trying to figure out who really killed John O'Keefe.
Correct. Yeah. And that leads us to Karen Reed is suing Alberts, Higgins, McCabe,
the police department,
everybody that testified. Yeah. And basically in a civil suit, because they came at her, right, for 3 years saying that she was a murderer. They basically ruined her life. She went into debt. And now at first one was a mistrial, and now she's acquitted. And they're still saying that she did it. So, and then they're suing her for a wrongful death. And again, you and I were talking about this before the cameras were rolling. Maybe the chat can ask a lawyer or somebody, but if it's a wrongful death, but she's acquitted, how can they hold her responsible for payment on Officer John O'Keefe's death if she wasn't responsible for it?
Right.
So I don't know, the chat, maybe you guys can, I don't know, that seems more of like a Melanie Little lawyer type of question, you know?
Yeah. My question is this too, Brian, and maybe the chat can help me with this, is what's the credibility of Bev now? Has anything happened to her?
Bev is like Satan's butt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lesser burden of proof. That's what they're saying.
Oh, the burden. Yeah. Burden of proof. And that's what we were talking about. It's just a lesser burden of proof. Right. Okay. But they don't have any burden of proof. What can they say? The reason Bev didn't let in the doctor for the dog bites is because she testified that there were dog bites on John's arm.
Yep.
She didn't hit him with the car.
That was proven by our experts and their experts.
Yeah. So what kind of burden of proof? What proof do you have? Right. I mean, to me, there is no proof.
Yeah.
The proof is lying in the house somewhere. That's where Officer O'Keefe, I think, Gonzo, and I think that's where he died. He died somewhere in that house.
Yep.
So they do need to find out what happened to Officer John O'Keefe. To me, that's a no-brainer. They should be full steam ahead, right? Looking into it. And maybe they will be. I don't know.
It's gonna be a cold case, dude.
You think?
Yep. Whoever is responsible for this is gonna take it to their graves, man. That's how it's gonna die in declaration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because as soon as one person speaks, the castle crumbles.
Mm-hmm.
So they will have to take it to the
Well,
grave.
Somebody on there said, hold on a second, Steve. Somebody on there said that they should watch the first 48 hours and learn some cop work, which is true, man. Those guys do fucking an awesome job, and they only do they saw vacation 48 hours, man.
Yeah.
All the evidence they were collecting was to point to Karen. I mean, anything else, they were like, oh,
Yep.
But that doesn't exist.
It's not
I got some
perfect.
supers though. Before we move on to anything else, again, I apologize for my voice. Okay, we get pounds from Christine Mitchell. You guys are the best. Triple X. Oh, you guys are doing Triple X. I don't know about it. You got OnlyFans?
Triple X. That's Vin
Thank
Diesel, man. Triple X.
Thank
Vin
you,
Diesel's in the
Christine.
house.
We got a new
WWF.
member from Juanita Henry.
Oh, I love that dog. Looks just like my Jax.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aqua E23 member for 12 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm gonna get the member video out this weekend. Promise.
Got a super sticker from Donna Roca 6137.
Oh,
Thank you, Donna. Another super from Root Beer Float.
ooh, A&W root beer floats, dude. A&W is the best one.
Oh,
Frosted
correct.
mug, right?
Correct.
Frosted mug.
Correct.
Oh, my goodness
A&W. I
gracious.
get one every time I go to Boulder City. G, they got A&W
Yeah.
out there.
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
buddy.
are there any more of those? All the ones
Yeah.
down here shut down.
Every time we go to Boulder City, we get a burger, fries, and a float.
Right there it is. See?
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Continuing, Ed. I agree 100%. I agree.
Thank you all for the supers and the stickers and the memberships.
Yep. So, gee, also, did you hear Proctor say have we ever done this? And this goes for the cops too out there listening. If there's any cops watching, you go back to a scene a year later, looking for evidence.
Yeah, sure.
A year later, and you find it. G, you find it. That's the thing. They went back a year later and found it.
It's like that sock that gets lost in a dryer, you know. You find it 6 months later and you go, there's a match when you threw the other one away.
You really
know?
expect us to believe that, Proctor?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
dude.
and then the video of him, which I should have put in here, but I didn't. But the video of him where he was talking on the news about, I can't even believe he said this, but he said, there's no evidence of me planning evidence. I can't even believe those words just came out of your mouth, dude. There's no evidence of me planning evidence. Well, were we supposed to catch you on film, sir? You know, like I love the one video, G, where you put in the scene from what's the jail movie where he walks out and he's dumping the rocks out on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, like,
Exactly, dude.
Like this is like stupid shit, people. So as a cop, when I hear a cop telling me this, I'm like, no, you might be able to fool everybody else, but you're not fooling us, dude. No, that shit don't happen. You know,
that was a guilt response, dude. That's what that was.
So Proctor threw away his career.
Yeah.
And I don't feel bad for him. He did it to himself. He knew what he was doing. They knew what they were getting into. And now, like I said before, now they have to go back and look at every case he's done. This was not their first rodeo. How many people are sitting in jail right now because Michael Proctor did not like them or somebody else did not like them, and they used Michael Proctor as the agent, being the cop, to put somebody in jail?
Well,
Now you got to go over all the cases. What?
Are they doing that? Are they doing that?
Yeah. That's
Because
what
you remember they had that one lady that was a lab tech that was forging all these cases, and it was like hundreds and hundreds that they had to go through.
Yeah.
So that's a financial burden.
It's
not only on the police department, it's on the taxpayers of that county.
And why did she do it?
Know?
Because people suck.
Yeah.
People are assholes. People, some people are assholes, and that's just life. You're not going to get around that.
Yep. I don't know. Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, the fact that they're saying they went back a year later and the chief of police was driving by and he saw the sparkle in his eye from the lawn, and he went over and it's a piece of glass. Like, come on, stop with that BS.
19 plus cases have received information from Proctor's phone extraction.
What I just said. They got to go back and check every one of his. If I was in charge, I would check every single arrest he's ever made, and people that are in jail. Yeah. Because I need to know if there's true probable cause to have them in jail. Because if he made it up or planted it or whatever, that's a problem. So Proctor, he opened a door that's going to slam on his fucking head for the next 10 fucking years.
Yeah,
absolutely. He's not going to enjoy it.
Is he still married?
I believe so. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, his wife's sticking by him. You know, I don't blame, you know, that's above my pay grade. I don't care. But that's his wife. So she's standing with her man. He's staying with her, you know, whatever.
That's commendable.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. You know, what I do have a problem with is just the way he conducted himself as an officer. Yeah. And I'm surprised that everybody was surprised that he pulled out and he didn't get his job back. Yeah. He can't be a cop. You can't say things like that. You can't act like that. You can't do that, then get caught and expect, oh, everyone's going to forgive me. No, because that's the way he's lived his life. The way you and I have done police work for 22 years, we've proven ourselves. We have a track record, right? We both have great reputations. We had great careers. It's commendable, right? He did the opposite.
Yeah.
And that's his choice. That was his choice, people. His choice. I chose to do good. Gonzo chose to do good. He chose to do bad. Again, consequences.
But you remember Buchanan, the lieutenant, right? He's the one that was receiving those text messages as well, right? And he was like, "Hey, yeah, I like it. No nudes yet, hey, right?" So there's gonna be repercussions. There should be, because I think he got demoted or something like that, right?
He got transferred to an admin position, which we all know. When you get transferred to an admin position, you are on your way out.
Yeah, that's a graveyard.
So yeah, he's probably on his way for termination. Yep. But the Walsh case is coming back up, and I'm going to probably cover that because the same players are in that case as well. We'll see by the time this case comes back if Buchanan is still an officer or not.
Well, it's like when you throw a rock in the lake, right? The ripples go out, right? And you still have to handle the Bridgemore case because they were involved in that as well.
You got to handle everything because these are real people. Some of them were unalive. Some people's lives are ruined. Families' lives are ruined. Yeah, this is real life. It needs to be handled 100%. Yeah.
But you know what, Brian, and maybe I'm going to say something that is going to rub some feathers wrong, but I think people have been so desensitized with, they see so much death and bad stuff on social media and the news and stuff like that. They detach themselves. That's somebody's son, brother, and he was a dad because he adopted 2 kids, right? Yeah. And it's just like, it's gone. No big deal. You know, I think there needs to be more of an address of, hey, let's figure out who killed this person and hold those people responsible, no matter who it brings down. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be more accountability. I just don't like how things are just fading off into the sunset. Like, well, it's just another death, another stat, right?
Yeah, I agree. Very disheartening. Very disheartening to see the country, like even like when Charlie Kirk was shot. It was, whether you liked Charlie or not, to me, honestly, it's 100% irrelevant to sit there with a man who's just trying to do good, get shot in the neck in front of his family and everybody like that, and then
the whole world,
and then people to start cheering like, "Yay!" I don't care who's shot in the neck in front of me. I'm going to help him. I don't care if I just wouldn't hate somebody that much over speech. So you know what I mean? People take it so seriously, but now that when you're celebrating death, it seems that the part of your humanness is disappearing.
Yeah. Human nature, man. Human nature.
Human nature. You're like the God spirit. You just want to, hurt people and maim people and unalive people. And we celebrate that and we cheer for that. No, to me, that's no, I don't want to see anybody shot in the neck while they're speaking, no matter what they're saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what makes America great. We have the right to speak, I mean, you have to imagine every time you risk offending somebody, every time you open your mouth, what are we supposed to do? Not converse anymore? Never speak? I mean,
listen, the thing is this, Brian, I don't care what you do, what you say, right? But don't get mad at me because I might not agree with you.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree.
I can say, I don't care, dude. You can do what you want. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. But just because I say I don't like it, now you're going to be hating on me. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. Yeah.
So I don't know.
I still catch heat in some of the comments, G, in some of our videos where people are yelling at me. I'm like, you realize I'm the one doing the video exposing these guys. I'm on your side, but they're still yelling at me, calling me names. I'm like, Whatever, man. You can't please everybody. You just
It was like
gotta
this.
be you.
This lady took a baby to pediatric doctor, right? And the doctor's checking the baby out. He goes, "Ma'am, do you know this baby's really malnutritioned, right? Doesn't have much of her food in it." And the doctor asked the lady, "Do you breastfeed or bottle feed?" And she goes, "Breastfeed." He goes, "Well, that's not right. Put on this gown, and I need to check you out." So she puts on a gown, and he's checking her out, feeling to make sure. And he tells her, "Ma'am, you have no milk. You're not producing any milk." She goes, "I hope not. I'm the grandmother, but I'm glad I came."
Wouldn't be an LVCopsTV video without one of Gonzo's jokes.
They're not very good, man, but they're funny.
I like them. That was good. I was not expecting that. I was wondering where it was going. I was like, okay.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
So are we done with Proctor? Ride-alongs? Are we good with Proctor? He's never going to be a cop again. Trust me.
Bro, are you going to show anything about Proctor anymore? Are we done?
No, we're done with Proctor.
So let me say this. I saw a picture of him. Bro, he put on some weight.
Yeah.
His cholesterol levels got to be off the charts, man.
Yeah. Well, he's stressed, man. He's stressed. And for that part of his life, I feel for him.
Yeah.
That sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to see any cop or any person go through that, when you're getting, and you have to think about this for a second. You have to look at it through his eyes. So now the entire world knows that he did a horrible job. The entire world knows that he's not a good cop. The entire world now knows all those texts and everything he said and how he acted. Imagine being him.
Brian, let me say this.
Dead, but damn.
You and I have been in, not really big trouble, but we've been in trouble, right? Mm-hmm. You have to work in the gray to do your job efficiently, right? Mm-hmm. Sergeant says, "Hey, Gonzo, Brian, I need to talk to you," right?
What just happened?
Right. But the thing is your anxiety, even though you did something within the realm of being a cop, but just because you're getting called on the carpet, your anxiety, you're just nervous as shit. But can you imagine what he was feeling?
Yeah.
Dude.
Now you either don't eat when you're that nervous and that upset with your life, with anxiety. You either don't eat or you eat.
Stress eat.
Yeah. Stress eat. I don't eat. When I'm stressed out, I don't eat. My stomach's all nervous, right? So that's what Proctor's going through, or was going through. He was doing, am I going to keep my job? Probably getting yelled at by people. The whole world knows what he did. It's just, it's a shitty position he's in. So I feel for that position. Did he put himself there? Yeah. So I don't feel bad because he put himself there, but I feel bad as a man to man, what he's going through with his wife and his kids. That sucks.
Yeah.
But he will never be a cop ever again. He can't, because even if he went to apply, say he waited a couple of years because he's young, wait a couple of years and he goes, say, California, the opposite coast, they're going to look into him.
Yeah.
They're going to run him. They're going to look into him. And then as soon as they see his name on social media, no way.
Yeah.
It's too risky. Nobody would ever take a risk of putting his name on a piece of paper on the left reporting.
Who is he going to put down for references, bro?
Well, you got the McCabe's, you got the McAlberts, right?
Yeah. No game Higgy.
Yeah. So he's got some good qualified references. I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about.
Hang on before you do that.
Stand by.
Hang on.
Stand by.
So I noticed this, and I'm wondering how many ride-alongs noticed this. And I don't even know if you know what you did here, Gonzo, but you did a great callback to the Karen Reed trial.
I did.
With your studio there. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Karen Reed hat in the back.
If you watched, well, no, that's not that. If you watched Karen Reed trial, what did you see every day? Something that they put on the screen constantly. You guys got it? Gonzo, look up. The OnlyFan.
Oh, the OnlyFan.
Oh.
The only fan.
Makes me
is
feel
right
like I'm watching the trial again.
Yeah, the fan. You know what? And when we made those videos, we always zoom to the fan.
I should have done that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Near the end of our videos, I actually started zooming in on that fan on purpose.
That's so funny. That's so
Let
funny.
me grab a couple super since I interrupted you too. We got a super sticker from Catherine. Oh, I'll put it on screen. From Canada.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you.
We got
Thank you.
Thank you.
From Sweden.
milestone from Studio. From Sweden. 14 months. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it.
Great movie, Sisu.
Thank you.
Oh,
Did you see that
Sisu
movie?
is a great movie, dude. Yeah. Sisu 2's coming out.
I know. I can't wait to see it. Great
Who?
movie.
Sisu.
Sisu. Sisu. It's about an old guy who was tougher than nails, and some Nazis mess with him and try to steal his gold, and it doesn't go over well. He's like the OG John Wick.
John Wick, exactly.
Yeah.
And we got another super just snuck in from True Crime Junkie NC.
True Crime Junkie. Thank you.
Cabes are asking. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading.
Asking for funds to help
funds
with
to help
their
the civil suit.
Really?
Really? They got like a GoFundMe or something?
It's kind of hard to ask for a GoFundMe when you're living in $1 million house. Just saying.
Yeah.
I just saw that there's a new
Don't look that good.
there's a new fund up for Karen Reed's civil trial, I believe.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't
Karen,
know.
yes.
That,
Them,
sorry.
no.
All right. Sorry for the interruption. I'll get out of here. What do you need me to do?
Hold on one sec, Steve. Hold on one sec, Steve. So,
You got a joke?
yeah, I do. So there's did you guys hear about the dog that got lost in the jungle? Okay. So there's a dog that got lost in the jungle, and up on the hill, there's a lion. He sees that and he goes, "What is that thing? I've never seen anything like that before. It looks edible." So he charges down the hill, and the dog sees him. Well, the dog panics. He goes, "I need to think of something fast." And he looks around. There's some bones around him. So as soon as the lion gets to him, he goes, "That's some good lion meat." So the lion stops real quick, goes, "You eat lions?" He goes, "Look around. Look at all these bones." So the lion says, "I don't want any of that." He runs up the hill. A monkey sees this all happen. He goes, "I'm going to go tell a lion what happened. I'm going to make some points." So he goes up to the branch and is leaning down and telling the lion what happened. The lion roars, "Rawr! Monkey, get on my back. We're going to get that dog." So now the dog sees the lion with a monkey on his back charging back down on him. Dog's panicking. He's got to think of something real quick. So what does he say? He goes, "Where's that damn monkey? I sent him in the jungle an hour ago to bring me another lion."
As one of your responsibilities,
Bring me my
to
food.
maintain and keep your
What happened?
notes from all communications, all
What
investigative
happened?
activity.
I don't know.
Hey.
That's how good my joke was. Reset
Yeah.
things back in time.
Reset things.
I don't know how that happened. Sorry.
Paranormal. I'm telling you, the studio is haunted. I'm telling you, people. Weird stuff happens here when I'm by myself.
Do you need me to load up the DoorDash?
Yes. Let's talk about her real quick, and then I'll
right.
let you know when to roll it.
It's
Okay, I
gonna
don't know
pop
anything
on-
about this.
It's gonna pop on screen. I can't prevent it from popping on screen real quick, but
I can
I'll
pause
stop
it then, right?
I commented, but my
There we go. All right, G. So this one I caught wind of, and this is funny, man. This is how stupid people are ride-alongs. And I'm not trying to make fun of Olivia. Maybe she didn't know. I don't know, but so what happened, G, was Olivia Henderson is delivering DoorDash in New York State, and she gets a call about to deliver. It's about midnight. The sign says, "Leave DoorDash, leave the food at the front door." You with me so far, G?
Yep.
Pretty easy, right? Deliver the food, leave it at the front door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Instructions right there. Yep.
Yep. He has a glass door. She looks through the glass door, and to the side, she can see he's laying on the couch. He has his pants down. He's half naked. She decides to pull out her camera or her phone and start videotaping.
Expectation of privacy is gone, huh?
She enters the house, walks into the living room, filming him the entire time talking, leaves the house, does not shut the front door, leaves the house, calls DoorDash, uploads the video. People tell her that she should call the police, blah, blah, blah. And it goes horrible from there. You understand?
Wow. Yep.
But let's watch her reaction and let's see how she thinks. Because I don't understand how people are thinking now. I don't even know how this girl made it this far in life. She's 23 years old. I don't even know how she made it to 5. Let's take a look, Steve. Roll it.
I commented, but my comments getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because
Steve, I have pause ability right here. So I'm going to pause it a couple times if I need to say something, all right?
reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA, or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. And they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again. And he understood that, the police officer, and then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me and he told me, he said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house.
So you didn't want this to happen to anybody else? You mean break into someone's house, film them against their will, and then you upload it?
I'll tell you what, if I was that guy that was receiving that order, I'd press charges on her for fucking burglary, break and entering.
Let's watch.
And specifically, he said, it's not like he came up to his door with it out or like his window with it out or whatever. But it's like, come on now. Like, how likely is it that it's cold outside? It's pretty chilly. Your ceiling fan is on. You got all your lights on in your house. You got your front door open, right? You just...
Front door wasn't open. Front door was closed. I can have my lights on. G's got his fan on right now. G, you're a criminal, bro. You know what? I have lights on in my room right now. I'm a criminal. There's nothing wrong with that, Olivia. He can do whatever he wants. He's in his own house.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's winter time. I got my fan on.
DoorDash 15 minutes ago. And within 15 minutes of ordering DoorDash and it getting delivered to your front door, you're asleep on the couch with your pants and your underwear to your ankles, your front door wide open, your lights on, it's freezing outside. Like, come on now.
Again, the front door was not wide open. You left the front door wide open after you left illegally filming him.
That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism. Something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man. Oh, and I forgot to say, the police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is,
Here's his side of the story.
I'm in my house.
I was asleep. The officer, what happened? I don't know, sir. I was unconscious. Okay.
I wake up to a girl broken in my house.
He never woke up to her. He said he woke up and he was famous on the internet. He said, I think I'm famous, sir. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. Keep watching.
has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be...
Here's a major factor. Nobody gives a shit, Olivia, because you left his door open. He was safe and sound in his own house. He could be naked doing whatever he wants. You left the door open for other people.
Family.
Sounds stupid.
See, listen, if I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances, with your door wide open regardless, because anybody could walk out and get assaulted from that, seeing what you're doing on your couch. It could be a child. Hey guys, DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why.
Because you committed a crime.
Keep using the assault word, and she was never even touched. She filmed an unconscious man, but yet now she's saying she was assaulted. Let's watch.
Yeah, DoorDash was separating themselves real quick.
Absolutely, and she's got the crazy eyes and the eyebrows. Woo! She's getting upset, people. She's getting upset.
They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why.
This sounds familiar.
My chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me.
Meltdown.
This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing.
You weren't assaulted, lady. You weren't assaulted.
Wow.
Just fired me, and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job, and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
Holy sh! She's losing her mind. She's losing her mind, and it's just the beginning.
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it.
When you don't know, when they tell you they don't, they won't tell you why your account's deactivated. It's because you're being investigated. When they won't tell you, they're going to hit you with the terms of service, right, G? They always hit you with, oh, you're not following the terms of service. If you don't know why your channel's being deactivated, it's you, Olivia. The fact that you posted it 2 times and then wondered why you got 2 strikes. Yeah, Gonzo, she kept posting the same video, and then she was wondering why she kept getting strikes.
Got to read the fine print.
I never got the email. Last night, I contacted one support agent who sat on the phone for 24 hours.
Okay, I'm offended right now. She's in a robe.
Yeah, she's on her couch, and she has a light on. She must be a pedo.
5 minutes,
She's
and then
a floozy.
she transferred me to the community response team. The person on the community response team told me that was the highest team I could get to. There's literally nobody else she could transfer me to. I could hang up the phone and call back and then get transferred to the community response team again. So I sat on the phone with her for another 30 minutes.
Good.
And she told me that she couldn't tell me. There's no way that they could tell me.
You didn't think that going into a guy's house illegally, committing a burglary, filming him without his permission, then posting it on the internet, which could be considered uploading porn, you didn't think that was a problem. She still thinks she's the victim.
Yep.
The reason why I just lost my job.
Yeah, no shit, lady.
Guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason.
Oh my God, you put it up twice? They took it down and then you put it up again? They flagged you for the video and then took it down and you reposted it?
They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok.
Yeah.
So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday.
Stop saying that.
Jesus, you didn't get assaulted.
You didn't get assaulted,
Nobody
lady.
assaulted you. Nobody touched you. You walked into a dude's house. It's like asking for a lollipop and then complaining that it tastes like You got exactly what you asked for.
I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. If I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world.
Hell yeah. Play it.
This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim.
Jesus, that is the scariest victim I've ever seen.
They took down my video. They were gonna have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were gonna have to pay me for all those views I got. So nope, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that. Nope.
Yeah, I think you should probably not be monetized when you're recording an unconscious person naked without their consent.
3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes. So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm gonna try to word this as chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open.
Once again, door wasn't wide open. Video of her letting herself in.
Their lights were on, sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door. And they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes. But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me.
Yeah.
which doesn't seem unrelated.
A clue.
I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back.
No.
DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting, because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. So
The police will do something. Let's keep watching.
what? You're gonna take down my videos and give me strikes and just expect me to be like, oh, I just better shut up. I just better sit here and be quiet. I just better not say anything else. I've lost my job, my only way to pay my bills and make a living. I've also gotten assaulted, and the police are doing nothing to help me. So let me just shut up. You know, the videos got taken down. Nobody has to know what happened to me. No. I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man and having posted that video and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment. What I'm saying, like, I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like, what's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down, and why am I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the
You committed 3 felony crimes, Olivia. You were not assaulted.
You know what? You know what she is?
What?
She is a self-made victim, brother.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And I don't understand what she's thinking. You know, hold on. Let me finish this.
I lost my job. I'm the victim. Right? Is this making sense to anybody? Hey guys, it's been a minute. A whole 24 hours, I know. But I have an update as of October 16th, 2025. But first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for the overwhelming support and allyship that you've shown me. It's really making me feel so
The fuck is allyship?
I don't know.
validated and seen, and
That was a bad choice of words.
heard. And that's really helping me through this tough time. So I just want to let you guys know I really appreciate the outpouring of support. So the update is, last night I was made aware, a bunch of people started commenting on my pages that DoorDash made a public statement about me on their TikTok story and on their most recent Instagram post in the comment section. And I'm not going to speak too much further on details, but what I am going to say is I and the entire rest of the world found out why I lost my job at the exact same time.
Correct. You did. That's it, Steve. Yeah, you did, Olivia. And why did you lose your job? And why did your account get deactivated and taken down? You should know that, Olivia.
Does the chat know why?
Does the chat know why? Come on, chat. School Olivia. Let her know why her account got taken down. Steve, if you want,
needs a reality check on common sense.
Yes, I was just going to say, Donna K 147. Yes, Olivia. Now you can pull up on the internet. You can pull up her mug shot. She got arrested for 3 felony charges. That's why everything happened the way it did for her. So again, people, just because something happens, don't be quick to film it and then throw it up on the internet, because had she just done her job, right, G? Had she just dropped the package down and left, should have been fine.
What do you always say, Brian? Mind your own business.
Mind your own business, man.
Right?
Mind your business. You know, G, have you ever? I've had 2 calls in my day. 2. I remember them both. I went into a house. Somebody saw somebody climbing in through the window at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I have to go in and go into that front doors unlocked, and people are doing things, or they're naked or whatever. And it's a little embarrassing, but you know what? You handle it professionally and you move on. Simple as
all you need to do is explain what you're doing.
Yep. You live here? Yep. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. What's your address? Blah, blah, blah. All right. What's your zip code? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. You see pictures of them or family? Get out of the house. No reason to stay.
Yep, exactly.
She brought that up upon herself 100%.
Yep.
Because if somebody's in their house, here's where she broke the law. So let me explain it to you. If I'm outside Gonzo's house, let's say standing in the street, and I'm taking a picture of Gonzo's house, I'm good. I'm in the street. I can take a picture of his house. He might not like it and want to kick my butt, but that's irrelevant. Now I come up closer to his house. I'm still taking pictures. Now you're starting to blur the line. Now I come onto his property, onto his curtilage. I put the camera up to his window. Let's say he has no blinds. I put the camera up to the window. Now I can see inside of his house. As soon as you do that, you are committing a crime, because he has reasonable expectation of privacy in his own house, right? Plus the Constitution, he's protected. You're coming in and you're violating because you're putting it into the window, and now you're using the camera as a tool and you're filming inside the house. That's where she messed up. So she's filming right there. She messed up, but she really messed up when she walked into the house.
Inside. Yep.
Yeah. Like let's say she walked in. She did walk in the house. Let's say her roommate came around the corner. Let's just say, for shits and giggles, he had a gun in his hand because he heard the door open and he shot her. They would be justified.
Yep.
Because he's looking at a stranger in his house. So that's why you never just walk into somebody's house ever.
100%.
Yeah. So what'd you think of that, G?
It was entertaining, man. Listen. The thing is 20 years of cop work. You think you've seen it all.
You never will.
You'll never will, my guy.
You never will. You never will. People change. Things change. Weapons change.
There's just no common sense in the world, bro. And people don't mind their own business. Listen, it's okay to get involved when you need to get involved, right? When you have to get involved, you have to get involved. But if you don't have to, don't. Just be a good witness. Like I always say, always be a good witness, because you don't know those people that are getting in a fight. You don't know who's involved. You get involved, you might, get stabbed, catch some lead in the back of your head, right?
Yeah.
Just be a good witness. Unless you're carrying a weapon that you can defend yourself with.
Yeah.
That's different. That's different.
Yeah, the cops nowadays is just, I don't know. I mean, the videos I've been doing, it's just concerning. Did you see the two DUI arrests? And I wanted to talk to you about this. There was 2 DUI arrests where both people blew 0.0, and the cops still arrested them because they thought they were under the influence of something else. But when the lab came back, nothing in their system at all. So now there's I saw a big thing on the news. They're debating about changing some of the DUI and sobriety checks, because these cops, there was 3 cops out there, and it was a college football player, and he was dead sober, and they booked him for DUI.
Dude, I don't know what's going on in the world with police work. Like you said, it is hard, right? It is a tough job.
Yep.
But if you just are smart about it and common sense, I'm telling you, we work in Las Vegas where you get free booze. Okay. You can throw a rock on the road and you're going to probably hit somebody that's under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah.
Right. You are.
Yeah.
You know the signs. If a guy's not showing it, he passes the FSTs, passes the blow test. Unless you got somebody to come out and test for other substances, which we have, right?
But even that, HDN, everything, he passed everything, and they still booked him. I don't understand that. How is everybody passing everything and you're still booking? Well, I feel like you are. I don't give a shit what you feel, son. Did I pass the test? Yeah, then I'll be on my way. Yeah. There isn't, I feel like. I don't give a fuck what you feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit what you feel?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't get that at all. That pissed me off. I've had people pass FSTs, and I'm like, all right, have a good day.
A functioning alcoholic says the ABCs.
What are you gonna do? First off, I'm not gonna sit there for 10 hours on the side of the road for a misdemeanor. Look, especially most of the time, you catch them right around the corner from their house. If they pass, they pass. You live right there, bounce.
Park it, and walk.
Yeah, or have somebody pick you up, or get home.
Yep.
But to arrest with no without anything, that just, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
So I'll be interesting to see if they actually decide to change some of the tests.
Well, those have been for a long time. Those have been standards for a long time. Maybe they do need to adjust for marijuana being legal now and all that crap. So
just because it's been there for a long time doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's the right way to test. You know what I mean? So I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying just because it's been that way doesn't mean it's right. Because I hear that a lot. Well, it's been that way for a long time. Well, it's been fucked up for a long time. Yeah. You know what I mean? So let's fix it. And if some of these tests are too hard or whatever, I don't know. We should run through them all sober and see how we do.
I wouldn't pass.
Yeah. Almost standing on one leg.
Not with these old knees.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we ask them. We ask them, do you have any physical abilities that's going to prevent you from doing these tests, right?
Yeah.
Women wearing those high heels, hey, you better take those off because it's pretty, the ground's not flush, right? It's going to make you wibble wobble, right? So we give them every opportunity to pass those tests, right? Because we don't want to do a DUI arrest, man. That's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
Then you have to go to court and shit. No.
Yeah. For a misdemeanor, they really, it almost seems like they make it hard to do, like, on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Domestic violence is the same crime, not the same crime, but I mean, it's still misdemeanor. It's a 1.5 page report, very quick, bang it out, 6-8 minutes. The DUI is way longer. It's almost like they want you to be like, oh, you're going to get this? Well, you're going to suffer some, son.
Then you have to get a warrant for the blood draw.
Yeah. Oh, Brooke was here. Brooke is here. That's what you should change it to. Brooke is here. She asked a question in the chat earlier. Does cop get bonuses or perks for DUI? No. There's no perks. There's no bonuses. There's no quotas. The quotas are actually illegal. Can't have quotas.
Yeah. Now, I will say this, that the motor guys, our motor guys, they go out and do DPAs where they're looking for DUI guys, right?
Directed patrol activity, meaning they'll hit a certain area. DUI
checkpoints, right? So those are not, there's no numbers there. We get what we get.
Yeah.
20, 30, 40, 50 a night.
Yeah, you can't say I need you to get 20. You can't do that because supervisors can't ever say that. They can never say you need to get so many numbers.
Right.
But Brooke, you had another question. What was the question? Shit, I took a picture of it so I would remember.
Well, while you're looking that up, we got a super from Next Witness. Happy to see y'all together again. Love to you, Steve, Brian, and Gonzo. Thank you so much, Next Witness.
Brooks, a video, real example for situation that occur with our rights. We did do a video on your rights, but I think, and this was talking about the video with Peter Villalobos, which is the video I just dropped a couple days ago, the McDonald's one, where he was fine until he had an interaction with the police, and then he is unalived. So something happened there. So Brooks, if let's take it step by step, right? If the cops, let's say you're coming out of 7-Eleven, right around the corner from your house, you're bebopping down the street, right? You're just chilling. You got your Slurpee, you got your corn nuts, you're chilling. Cops are standing there on the corner and they say, hey, come here. We'd like to talk to you for a second. You can say with 100% confidence, no, thank you, sir, but you have an amazing day. And you can keep on walking.
Yep.
That's first scenario. Second scenario, same exact thing. You're walking by and they say, hey, we would like to talk to you, Brooks. Come here for a second. And you say, no, thank you. Have a nice day. And they say, you don't have a choice. Come here. First words out of your mouth should be, am I being detained? Very simple. Am I being detained? They're not going to get mad at you. If he says yes, they have enough reasonable suspicion or probable cause that you did something. Could be misidentification. It happens all the time, right? So if you are being detained, you can say, what did I do wrong? You can ask them, what did I do wrong? If they say, I'll explain to you in a minute, give them a minute. Then you can say, sir, I would like to know what's going on. What did I do? Now, I've had that happen a bunch of times. I'm sure G has too. G, right? You jump out on somebody who matches the description of like a robbery that just happened. You grab them and you're like, man, get in front of my car. You throw them in cuffs and they're like, what the heck's going on? And they're freaking out. And you're like, dude, relax. You match the description of somebody. Someone's going to show up here in a second and we're going to do a one-on-one. And if they identify you, well, you're screwed. But if you didn't do it, they're not going to pick you. So relax. And every person I say that to goes, when they're innocent, they're like, okay, cool. Because they know they didn't do it.
Yep.
So the person, the one-on-one's done. Is that the guy? No.
Nope.
And if it's not 100%, he didn't do it.
And the thing is you have to, at least I always did. I would tell them, this is the description that I got, which matches exactly what you have on.
Yep.
Right. So it kind of gives them a little bit more calmer.
Calmer down. Yep. Hey, the guy had a red hat, red shirt, red jeans, and red shoes, and you got it all, bro. So bad, you're at the wrong place, wrong time. If you didn't do it, you'll be out of here in 30 seconds. And I used to tell the people that when I would bring them to the one-on-one to identify the suspect, I would always say, it has to be 100%.
Yeah.
Because I'd have people like, I'm not really sure. Then it's a no.
Yep.
I've had people go, I'm like 90% sure. That's a no.
Yep.
Because I'll never put an innocent person behind bars.
Yep.
Never. So
now,
if it's not 100% yes, it's a no.
when they said 90% sure, you damn well we identified everything we could on this guy,
Correct.
right? In case he is the guy.
Correct. No,
We know
I've never had anybody say that's not the guy, and it was.
Yeah.
I've always had them say that's not the guy. That's not the guy.
Yeah.
Or they're like, "Yep, that's him." And when they say, "Yep, that's him," you know it. You know.
Yeah.
So so you're walking down the street and they grab you because maybe it's just wrong identity, right? Wrong place, wrong time, wearing the wrong clothes. Relax. They'll figure it out very quickly. You know you didn't do it, so they're not going to just pin it on you. Hopefully,
that's just Proctor.
Unless it's Proctor. If it's Proctor, fucking run. He won't catch you anyway. Just run. So, on a car stop, all you have to do when they pull you over is show your license, proof of insurance, and registration. That's it. You don't have to speak. You can tell them, sir, I love the police and I back the police, but I don't answer any questions. Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance.
Just
do what you got to do, but please be kind because I love the police. The cops will love that. Like, you know what I mean? So those are some of the simple things that you can do right off the bat. Because if they can't detain you unless they have reasonable suspicion that you just committed a crime or did something bad or probable cause.
Yeah. 90% of all police interaction is there's a reason behind it.
Right. Yeah. If we're coming up to talk to you, there's probably a reason, like G said.
Yeah.
We already know you did something. And usually when we're asking questions, at least here in Vegas, like I already know the answers most of the time. If we're investigating something, I already know. We're just waiting to see if you're going to lie to us or not.
Yeah. And you have to remember, police are looking for consensual contacts, right? We'll ask you, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Yes or no? I don't get offended by it, right?
Yeah,
it's just the stat that I did a 468 is I'm married, Right.
Yep. So you love to learn your civil rights. Like when you're at the house, if you're at home, Brooks, do not open the door for the police. And trust me, we're cops and I love the cops, but I'm not opening the door for them. Why? I don't need somebody coming into my house telling me how to live my life and what to do in my house.
Give them the perspective on the police side when people don't open the door for us. It gives us a little, here, hey, what the heck is that? There you go.
I got my Slurpee and my corn nuts. Good job, Steve.
Dude, you're angry. Why are you so angry, man? You got everything you want, dude.
I'm getting uglier by the day.
But go ahead and tell them the perspective of that, Brian, how we feel when people don't open the door for us, right?
Well, there's two things. If you have a big case and you know they're guilty and they're messing with you and they won't open the door, you get pissed. You're like, man, this is bullshit. I want to get this guy. I know he did something wrong, blah, blah, blah. But you also have to know, like, look, he's got his rights and you can't violate them. And then the other ones is, fuck, I don't want to be in your house anyway. Bye. Yeah. See you. Yeah. I go to the next call. Because out here in Vegas, we're so busy. If you don't want to, I go to 20, 30 calls, 40 calls a day. If you don't want to answer the door to me, the next person probably will. So have a nice day. You don't want to talk to me? Bye. Is that where you were going with G?
Yeah. No, you're right though. I mean, it does, but it also increases our anxiety a little bit because it's doorways are always a fatal for us.
Fatal funnel. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
We always expect the worst, hope for the best. Right.
Yeah. They call it a fatal funnel because when you're in the doorway, they can see you, and that's where you can get shot. So you got to get in the doorway and through the doorway as fast as possible, so you don't get lit up.
Yep. Hey, Steve, can you make me an AI guy holding a taco and a burrito, please?
On it.
Thank you. And a sombrero for my Ken. So hey, Brian, what did
driving the cab?
What did zero say to 8? What did 0 say to 8?
I don't know.
That belt makes you look good.
I get it, skinny waist. I get it. I like it.
Oh, what do you got next on the agenda, buddy?
That was really it. Just really wanted those topics and then talk to the chat. We haven't got to talk to the chat in a while.
Find out if there's any questions.
Yeah, if you got any questions, put something like red question mark in the front and the end so we can see them easy.
Are you guys open to me putting a link out there so people can join us via video? We got about 30 minutes left.
Down.
Whatever you guys want to do, whatever the chat wants to do. If they want to just ask questions, shotgun questions at us, or whatever everybody wants to do. I mean, we're doing this for you guys.
I
Gonzo
gotta
wanted-
go. I'm going to the
Gonzo
restroom real
wanted to
quick.
say hi.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right.
Piggly wiggly.
He's got to fix his hair and makeup.
All right, I just put
Bad
the
joke. Yeah. Gonzo's the Joker. We had a lot of fun working together. He was we both joked a lot, but he was more obviously the Joker and I was more serious, but we had a lot of fun.
Gonzo never left Vegas. Next witness, he's been here the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, we still work together.
I put
Matter of
the
fact,
link-
we just changed shifts. He's day shift now. I'm leaving day shift because it's starting at 5:30 in the morning, and nobody should be up at 5:30 in the morning, especially going to work. Like, ugh. So yeah, I'm going back to swings, people, starting in February. I'll be still the same days off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I'll be working 3 in the afternoon till 1 in the morning, which is what I did as a cop, and I loved it. 3 to 1 is great, and I'm still at the Mandalay Bay.
All right, so let me see if we have any questions I could put up here real quick while he's gone.
But Gonzo's staying on day shift.
Yeah, so he's been in Vegas the whole time.
Yep.
He just doesn't like us. So we're lucky we got him back for today.
Well, he got tired of YouTube. YouTube is another animal. It's a lot of work. It's tough. So, Gonzo wanted to retire from it, and what can you do? Nothing but respect, right?
So I put a link in the chat if anyone wants to join via video. I can't.
Pop in and say hi.
I can't. Brian, do you have YouTube up too?
I do.
Can you pin my chat? My comment? I'll put it in again if you.
How do
just
I pin it?
touch on it, hold down on it.
Touch down. I got it.
And there should be a pin option.
It's saying open with Google Crime.
Google Crime.
Google Chrome. I mean.
Oh, it doesn't let you.
I'm back.
Do I open it?
No. There should be an option to pin it.
Oh no, not on my iPad.
All right, I'll pop off and do that. But if anyone wants to join there, and then also that'll put you on screen there. And if you have any questions, put like a Q or QQQ or something in front of it, so I can throw it up like I did this one.
Or Mandalay. I hope it helps the PTSD for sure. Yeah, because for the new people, I was one of the guys that went through the door on October 1st at Mandalay Bay. So you go, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch our video on it. But I feel like a kinship there. I feel like I feel like I belong there. Does that make sense? I know it was such a bad thing that happened, and it kind of, a lot of people ask me, like, why do you want to be there? I kind of feel like I want to be there because I don't want that to ever happen again. Does that make sense?
Let me say this, Brian. In all of our OISs, officer involved shootings, part of our therapy is we had to go visit where the incident happened, right? Mm-hmm. And you are always drawn to those places. You always remember those places, right? You always remember the route that you took and all that crap. Yep. So it's burned into your mind, right? Yep. And for me, and the reason for that is because it gives you a sense of closure, right? But it's also a waypoint of your life, right? And I could totally see your feeling on the Mandalay Bay, right? It was a tragic incident that affected the state of Nevada and the states, the United States, right? Because it's the biggest incident that ever happened. So yeah. I totally see why you're thinking that way. I'm okay with that. No problem with that. The PTSD thing, dude, I'm telling you, you'll drive by a certain intersection and you remember certain things that happened, right? Yeah. You get a little, one of those things, right? Yep. So it's part of our lives and it's ingrained in our psyche, and it's just something that we deal with, and good for you and me that we had good support systems, right? Yeah. At home and friends and whatnot. We could talk about shit. Yeah. Just to clarify a few things, there's always videos of cops in a tragic incident, and you always see them smiling or kind of, giggling and whatnot. And it's a coping mechanism. Me and I have talked about this before. Mm-hmm. It's a coping mechanism that we have to deal with because, Brian, how many incidents that we would go to in a month involving a person that was unalived? Can you put a number on that? You can't really, right? No. It was not. If it was not daily, it was weekly. If a couple times a week. You know, so it's a lot of stuff, a lot of trauma that goes into the brain.
Yep.
Right, and you have to dissipate it somehow. Right.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
An update though. Let me give you this update real quick. An update on my mom and dad. Mom and dad are doing good. Mom's cancer has been neutralized, but it's still there. But it's been neutralized, so she's doing good.
Good.
Who the Goodmans here?
Got some Goodmans.
Let's go.
Hey, boy. How's it going?
What's up?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Doing excellent, sir. I love that T-shirt or the sweatshirt. I got the same one, but I got it in blue.
Yeah.
You got the gray one.
I got the gray one.
Nice.
Hey, those Patriots, they're doing good.
Absolutely.
So is Ohio State so far.
Who did you guys lose to?
We lost the first 2 games. I don't even remember who the hell it was. That was a long time ago.
The Raiders. The Raiders beat
Yeah,
your ass.
that shouldn't have been a loss. Yeah, I think we got an easy game Monday night with the Giants.
Yeah, exactly.
How you guys been? We haven't seen you a lot. Guys
Really
doing
good.
well?
Really good. Yeah, really good.
Glad to hear it. Great to see you.
Yeah.
Great to see you all together again.
All of
Yeah.
you.
I agree.
How's the weather there for you guys?
It sucks. It snowed last night.
No, what is that?
Yeah, we
that
got like an inch of snow squalls.
Well, aren't you supposed to get like a winter forecast over there, the bad one, pretty soon?
Yeah, I was supposed to get some snow Tuesday, some Wednesday, and yeah, 'tis the season.
Yeah, we're struggling down here with 60-degree weather. It's rough for us.
Oh, that's tough. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm happy for you though. Gonzo.
I had to walk out this
Thank
morning.
you.
It was 43 degrees, and I almost died.
I was at my mom's. We're at my mom's in New Hampshire this morning. It was like 18 degrees.
That might as well be Everest.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, it felt like it.
Nope.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving?
Outstanding. How about you guys?
I'm still eating turkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a hot turkey sandwich when we got home from New Hampshire.
I got turkey soup on
Yeah,
the
it's turkey
stove right now.
Turkey soup brewing on the stove.
Yep. Got to have the leftovers. Bobby sandwiches all around, or the Monica sandwich, right from Friends, where you pour the gravy over the centerpiece and then
Yeah.
put another one on. Oh,
I put pumpkin pie in my sandwich.
I don't know if I could do that.
yeah. Ugh.
I don't think I could do it.
No, I can't do that.
Hey, well, it's great to see you guys.
Hey, thanks for being such a fan and
Yes.
such a supporter of ours for, I think, since day one.
We have
Right?
been.
Pretty close to day one. So we can't thank you enough. YouTube is hard. It's a fickle bitch.
Yes, it is.
But, hey, you know what? It's not because sometimes I feel like I'm making videos for nobody. But if you guys, if I can help and entertain one family, fuck it, I'm good.
No, you guys are nailing it. You are. You're doing great. Steve, you're doing a hell of a job.
Steve.
Thank you. And I just wanted to come on to.
Hey, we'll always support you guys and thank you for all of the things that you do. And we just wish that you guys well wishes, happy health to you and all of your families. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your
Appreciate it.
support always.
Love you too.
You,
All right. Love you guys. You guys take care.
Have a great
All right,
rest of
take
your
care.
day and weekend. Go
God
Ohio
bless.
State.
Go Pat.
Oh, come on now. That's not fair.
Sorry, Raiders.
Go Eagles.
Guys.
See you guys.
Oh man.
See ya. Thanks for coming on.
You got it.
I used to like the Goodmans. Now I don't.
Well, we
But
get a
nobody
ton
likes
of
the Eagles.
questions.
I like Ohio. Ohio's
I gotta go back. Yeah, they're good people. They've always supported us.
They've been with us since like day one. Yeah.
Pretty quick. Yeah. I'm gonna throw some questions up. I think there's a lot. So try to just go right to the point.
Okay.
I would be like, I don't know. Next. Do illegals get due process?
I'm still here.
I'm just still here.
So he hasn't been processed yet.
No.
No.
They don't get the same. They don't have the constitutional rights that we have. No.
No, they want it though, but they don't get it. No.
They want it. They want everything, but you can't because they're not legal. If they're legal citizens, yes. If they're
Yes.
illegal, no.
No. Yep.
Should you video any interactions with law enforcement officers?
You know what? Our first videos that we were putting out, one of our teams for Metro would review those videos because we would speak the truth. We would say, this is what a cop should do. This is what a cop shouldn't do. So they would review those videos as a learning tool for them because, you know, we're not held to police standards anymore. So we could actually say what we would do. And it's the stuff that we would do on the streets. So we don't have that kind of interaction, but we do know that our videos were used in the past to enhance police knowledge and training.
Yeah. So I would say yes. Yeah.
Yep.
And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do it. Tell them I'm going to film you, because you can tell them I'm going to film you because of the state of the world and the way things are going in this world, in this country. I don't like it. I'm going to make sure you do your job with 100% professionalism, and I will be professional back though. And they'll have no problem, because people used to film me all the time, and I always be like, get my good side. Do I have a good side? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. We use those as training videos. We would, because it would show what to do and what to do, not to do with people that are trying to record us. Right.
Right. Now, are you going to walk right up to them? No. You know, if they're on a car stop, you want to stand back 30, 40 feet. But I think if you're talking when you have an interaction, I would videotape. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brian, blessed in Texas. Also, the glare was here for a little bit. I don't know if you guys got that. Do you remember getting a video from Blessed in Texas about a compilation? Well, we might have had it, but I'm not sure what the question is.
Yeah, because I do read all the emails. I do read all the comments. I respond to most of the comments. I hit every comment, but I respond. And I actually made a video because of a comment that I need to film today. What do you think? The way Kelsey is, I wanted to do a case video on Kelsey, but you know, let's get Gonzo's opinion while he's here.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with Kelsey, and I feel horrible for her. Here's the problem. We have no video, right, Gonzo? She is a cop. Mm-hmm. She had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
She had a baby with a cop.
Mm-hmm.
So she's at the house. She's very depressed. The boyfriend, I think they're married. Let's say husband. Husband files for custody of the child because Kelsey is not doing well mentally, probably a little postpartum. They go to the house. The cops at the house, and these are her friends, these are her friends, fellow officers she works with. They know her. They come to the door. They say she pulled out her gun and pointed it at them. So they shot her in the chest. She's still alive. She lived. She's saying she put the gun to her head and was only going to shoot herself. No body cam. So it's his word against her word, right? Here's what now, in the cases that we've seen, when a woman loses the baby, and again, I'm just speaking from experience from what I've seen, most women would not want to hurt the baby or the people. They only want to hurt themselves.
Yeah. That is a really, really tough case, because
super tough.
Listen, when a woman is going through postmortem depression, I'm not a woman, right? But I've heard a lot about it, right?
I know a woman. Yeah.
And the thing is when you're telling them that they're not a very good mother, right? Or they're
taking their baby.
That's going to set them off to where it's not illegal to kill yourself.
Nope.
It's not
even a crime. Nope.
Not even a crime. Now, if she had her pew and moving it toward her head, you know, the officers might have interpreted that as a threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how can you prove that? How can you prove that?
And that's one of the reasons, everybody, I haven't done a video on Kelsey, is I don't have a lot to go on. And when I review videos, I don't really worry about the front or the back. I review what I see right there in front of me, right? Because that's what we have. So that's what we have to go by. We have nothing for Kelsey, and I hate that. All we have is her testimony and their testimony, and they're opposite.
Also, when you're reviewing a video, folks, it's always two-dimensional. It's never 3D, 4D. You know, when you're actually there, you're listening to the sounds that the camera can't pick up, the peripheral vision that you're seeing that the cameras can't pick up. So there's a lot of information that we have to process real quick to make a decision whether to take violence or not take violence, right?
Yeah.
So in that situation, when it's just he said, she said, man, that's going to be a tough case. Now,
yeah,
I mean, she doesn't have anybody to corroborate her statement. It's just herself. Meanwhile, her husband is probably going to say that she pulled a gun out, right? Now, listen, I'm gonna. This is going to sound dirty and shitty, right? But what if the husband flips and says, "Yeah, they shot her because they want to get a payday"? You know what I'm saying?
It could be a lot of things.
He could flick a switch.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I haven't done a video. You have to remember, I don't want to guess and I don't want to speculate. You know, only because I've seen some comments. People are like, "Well, before this video happened, this happened, or after this video, this happened." And again, I'm not here for the really before or the after. I do the video, review the video. Now, updates and stuff like that, that's definitely cool. But with Kelsey, man, it's a tough one because it's straight up he said, she said. And we have nothing else to go with.
Do you remember that incident that we had ourselves here in our hometown where I'm not going to say a police officer, his name or anything like that, but there was an incident where the cops went in and he held the gun to his head, right?
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
remember that? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And the people that responded to that were all friends of his.
Yep.
And what do? You talk to him. Hey, dude, relax, right?
Yep.
And I don't know if they gave her the opportunity to communicate. Maybe it was a bang situation. I don't know. But man, I don't know if I would do that one, B. I don't think I would do that one.
It's tough. It's tough. I feel horrible for her. My instincts,
she's still alive.
Yeah, my instincts and I'm glad she is alive because this way she got to tell her story. My instincts tell me that I think she was honestly just going to hurt herself. I don't think because I just going with what I experienced with women, and women, you know, you wrong a woman, something like that. Yeah, they might kill you, but taking their baby, you know what I mean? Step on a wet floor, the mom might kill you. But, you know, I believe her.
Maybe she wasn't going to hurt herself. Maybe it was just a threat to get everybody out or maybe to, hey, listen to me. I'm having problems. And this is how desperate I am. Nobody is listening to me. Because when I've been around women that have been postpartum depression. It's a tough deal because you're really walking on eggshells and you're trying to do everything to make her happy and pacify her needs. But even when you do the right thing, it's still edgy, you know?
Yeah.
So you got two people that are at their wits' end because you got a brand new baby. You don't sleep, right? You don't eat. You're at your, rope's edge. So I could see snapping a little bit for sure.
Yeah, the chat saying that we should definitely cover it. Is there a lot of stuff to look into? Okay. I mean, I'll do a video on it if you guys want me to. It's just that, when there's no body cam. So now
have them send send you information so you can look into it.
It's just, man, and now you're calling, it sucks when you actually have to look at cops and say, somebody's lying. I hate that.
Look at Karen Reed, dude. They're all liars, man.
I know, man. I know. It's just so disheartening. It's so easy to just tell the truth. What happened. I mean, especially when it's with your friends. Yeah, I mean, I could never go into a good friend's house and he's got a gun to his head, and the last thing I'm thinking, honestly, is him me shooting him.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't think that he would want to shoot me either. You know what I mean? Most people that are in a mental crisis like that, they don't want to hurt other people. They just want to hurt themselves. Yep. It's people that want to hurt other people. Those are psychopaths, and that's where we get our active shooters. They know they're going to die, but they want to, give the world one last hurrah in suffering and pain before they go.
So they were going over there to what the hell? I look like a goddamn monkey.
Get him the hair and makeup quick. Stat. That doesn't even look like you, G. The uniform does.
Dang.
Yeah. Steve's learning AI.
A for effort. But weren't they going over there to remove the baby? Isn't that what they were going over there to do?
Yeah, they were going to take the baby. And again, that's what I'm saying. When you take a baby from a mom, I think mom wants to hurt herself, not the men taking the baby.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Maybe you should look into it, because typically when we're going to go remove a baby, we don't do it. It's CPS that does it.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Cops will
Right.
do a standby. We'll go.
Right.
If CPS calls us to stand by in case it gets violent.
Right.
But yeah, CPS should have been there. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know if they were. I just know the officer showed up, and then gunfight ensued, and she took 2 to the chest, and 1 or 2 to the chest. So yeah, all right. I'll do it. I'll pull it up this week.
We got any other questions?
Get it done this week. And Brian Walsh is starting up soon again too. And then I'll cover the Karen Reed civil trial. If she's going to bring everybody back up onto the stand, oh yeah, we're doing that. Yeah. Because you know, what do you think is going to happen, G, if they have to take the stand again?
I plead the fifth. Right.
Yeah. What are you going to say? I mean, you're effed. They are effed. Now they got to go through the whole thing again. They better, with everything on testimony.
Yep.
Man,
There's going to be a lot of people that could be saying, I plead the fifth.
I hope they got their shitting pants on.
Yep. Yep. I agree. 100%.
Social worker or a woman should have been there. Yeah, exactly.
100%.
100% agree. It should be, when you're taking a baby from a woman, it's better to have a woman. Thanks for all the work it takes to make the videos and inform us. We appreciate it. You're welcome.
You know, and let me say this. I remember when I was in an FTO, and I had a new trainee with me, young kid, man, 21 years of age. And we go to a domestic, right? And these people are, 50s and 60 years old. Mm-hmm. And my trainee goes up to the guy. He goes, I know exactly what you're going through, sir. And the guy looks at him and goes, are you married? He goes, no, sir. He goes, then you don't know anything that I'm going through. Right.
Shut up and get out of my house.
So when you're talking to people, you have to talk to them that with empathy and sympathy. Mm-hmm. Okay. We have our own lives. We have our own experiences. It's not your experience, Brian. It's not Steve's experience. It's because those are very unique to yourself. Yep. Right. Mm-hmm. But if you go into it thinking that you know what they're going through, that's the wrong step to go into. Mm-hmm. Right. They're already going to be defensive, and they're going to be fighting you all to begin with. Right. Not physically, but verbally and stuff like that. Right. Mm-hmm. But if you go into them and say, hey, listen, I know I can only sympathize what you're going through. I have no idea, but this is what we got to do. Right. Mm-hmm. Let's do it the right way so nobody gets hurt. Things get done right.
Yep. How do you stop somebody who is trying to unalive themselves? Those are very complicated, very touchy. That's a scenario by scenario, case by case, depending on the variables too.
It's always evolving.
Yeah, these are the toughest calls. And I'm going to film, unless G wants to do it with me, because I don't know how much time we have, but I have a video to film where the cops unalive a veteran in his own house. And somebody in the chat sent me the video. Yeah, somebody emailed it to me. And it was so good, they wanted my opinion, and I did it. Or I'm going to film it. I cut the video, I got to film it. But there's a lot to talk about when someone wants to take their own life. What do you do? Is taking your own life illegal? No. Is it a crime? No. Is it a crime to be crazy? No. So remember, G, back in the day, cops used to show up, somebody wants to kill themselves, and the cops would usually unalive them, right? It's called suicide by cop.
Yep. A lot of that, though, I mean, I understand how people would push the envelope, right? You're pointing the 413 at them, put it down. And any movement of that toward the officer, they were going to collect some lead, right? Yep. Then we evolved to where we have lethal and less lethal, right? A taser, right? How many times have we shot a taser at a person that was holding a gun to their head back in the day? A lot, right? We'd end the situation. Now, a person presents a 413 up to their, and what do? We call it a barricade. Yep. We back out.
Right? Call it a barricade.
Or the incident that happened to you where the girlfriend wanted you to go into the house because he was threatening suicide. I'm not going in the house. You go in the house. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of things that can happen depending on the scenario that's unfolding in front of your face. Remember when I was talking about cameras being 2D, when you're in a situation like that, your senses are on point. On point. You're listening to what he's saying because they want you to listen to what they're saying. You have to hear it, process it, repeat it back to them so that now they know that you're talking to them and you're listening to them. And if you can help them by listening to them, 9 times out of 10, that pew pew is going to be put on the table.
Yep.
And it's going to be taken in for evaluation.
Yep. Open lines of communication. But how do we help them? Sometimes we don't. I've had people stab themselves right in front of me with a small sword, big sword. Had a guy stab himself right through the neck after I talked to him for 5 minutes. He died. There's nothing you could. The best thing you could do is try to be the light at that moment in their darkest hour and try to talk them. This is what I used to say. This is what I used to say to people, and I'm not lying, people. I used to say this all the time. Sir, why don't you hold off today? Why don't you see what the Lord has for you tomorrow? You can always kill yourself another day. Yes? So why don't you live today and see what we can do to make your life better for tomorrow? If you want to kill yourself another day, tomorrow is always there. But let's try to save you today. Yep. Sometimes that worked. Sometimes it didn't.
But you know what, Brian? The people that come up and put the pew pew to their head, they're not suicidal.
Right. Usually they
cry for help. The ones that are suicidal are the ones you never know.
You don't hear it. We just find them.
Yep.
We just find them.
Those people are at their wits' ends, and unfortunately, they didn't listen, like you said. See what happens tomorrow, because tomorrow is always a better day.
Yeah.
You can't worry about the past. You can't worry about the future. All you have to worry about is the present.
Yep.
That's what you have to worry about.
Yep. Live in the moment.
You know? Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I've had guys. We had a guy who called the police. True story. He said, "I'm going to kill myself." We get there, and he steps out of the car. Boom.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. Yep. People. It happens. Sometimes I think they call us because they know we're going to clean it up and handle it proper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Versus a citizen finding them. You know what I mean? So sometimes they call the police as soon as you get there, they do it right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's part of life. Part of life.
Traumatic, dude. Traumatic. What do you got, Steve-O?
I just want to try to make the mood a little happier before we end. But here's a question.
Question: which strip hotel has the closest bathroom to the taxi staging line? Asking for a friend. Which strip? Well, they all have bathrooms pretty much once you get inside, usually within about 50 yards. They have bathrooms.
You have to look for them, though. They're hidden.
Yeah, you got to look for them. Mandalay's. Oh, they have restrooms right down the hallway from the
Park does too.
Yeah,
as soon as you walk in, there's to the right.
Yeah, Park does. They all do. Yeah, most of them do.
If it all fails, just ask somebody.
Yeah, ask anybody.
What the? Oh, let's go.
Get a haircut.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If I had hair, that's what exactly the stairs. Well, maybe not. I'd maybe do a buzz cut. Keep it high and tight.
So you have long hair that's luscious. So you shave it off.
I did have long hair when I was in high school, man.
Yeah, I had long hair too.
Yeah,
me too.
In my guitar days.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't give you the taco and the burrito. I wanted to give him some hair and a Mexican flag.
Jesus.
I like it.
What do you offer?
Yeah.
Si se puede. I love it.
I don't see any more questions.
Both feel desperate.
Lots of
Gonzo,
statements.
what you just said, different between passive and active suicide. Yeah. Both feel desperate. Yeah. Well, you know the people that really want to do it, because like G said, we just find them. You know, it's a shame. Like even my own brother, he's a vet. You know, he took his own life, and I just found him. He didn't say anything to anybody. He just so when it's real serious like that, that's what's going to happen. When the police are there, they usually want us to help them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have a carry concealed permit, also you have a weapon in the vehicle, you get pulled over, or are you required to inform the officer that? Yeah. If you have a CCW, you always want to tell them. Say, the first thing is out of your mouth. How you doing, sir? Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. Also, I have a CCW and I have a gun. We call it a 413, and tell them where the gun is. My gun is in the glove box.
Keep your hands where you can see them.
So I just did my CCW renewal last weekend, and this came up.
Mhm.
And the guy said, no, you don't have to.
You don't have to,
But
but
you should.
you should.
And also, your car is an extension of your home. So if you're not carrying it concealed, you can still have it in your car, like in the console or whatever.
Right.
Still, you should. If you make it known, it's a lot less problems than if something happens and then they find it.
Correct. You always always let them know. Plus, in our computer, when let's say I pull Steve over, when I call it out, dispatch is going to run his plate for me. His plate's going to start popping up on my computer, and it's going to say in red, real big, CCW. So I know he's a CCW holder. I know he's got a gun. So now when I walk up to the car, I already know he's a CCW holder. So he should probably say it anyway. Yeah.
Hey, Steve, you want to put Melissa's questions up there?
Hang on. What if I have my CCW but I'm not carrying, and I don't? It doesn't even cross my mind that.
Say I have a CCW, by the way, but I'm not carrying. I left my gun at home.
Yeah.
And he'll probably say, okay, well, why'd you leave home without your gun, idiot?
Exactly.
Melissa's question, which one?
That one. So welfare checks are very interesting, right? We have to have good information that we need to go into the house.
Correct.
Okay. That you haven't heard from that person for, 2 weeks, or he failed to check in, stuff like that. We'll call a locksmith. We'll check the perimeter, make sure there's no open doors or open windows. We'll look to see if we can see anything that's suspicious. If we do something suspicious, we'll go ahead and make a call to a locksmith. We'll have them open the door. We'll announce. We'll do a premise search. And then if we find something, we'll call it in. If we don't, then we'll just notify the caller that we checked the house and it's empty.
And we'll leave a red card.
Yep.
Meaning a red card from Metro is a red card. It says your garage door was left open. Police responded. We cleared your house. Nothing was disturbed. We closed the garage door. We leave the red card right in your front door with the event number. So they know the cops were in their house. We didn't touch nothing, but we had to clear it for them. And then we secured the house. We always secure the house when we leave. So you get very good at running down garages and stepping over that invisible laser, right? Without banging your head. Yeah. I've done that many times.
Yep.
Banged my head many times too.
Yep.
And then you're like, fuck, and you got to reset it and go back.
Yeah.
But that's what we do to help people out to secure their house. Correct.
Yeah. I think that's it, B. Are we done?
Is that all the questions?
Whoa.
Whoa, did I scare you?
Whoa. Jumping in on us like that, Steve. You almost got smoked. You almost got smoked.
I don't want to keep harping on the unaliving of yourself. But Blessed in Texas, I don't know if I understand. What's the difference between what you just said is different between passive and active suicide? What would passive? I understand active. What's passive suicidal? Just depressed? What?
To me, I would think passive is a person who is constantly, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. And then they finally do, right? Active suicide is the ones that we, like Brian said, we find.
Yeah, we show up, kill himself right in front of you.
I've been to residents where, this guy's been legal 3 times because of, threats of, suicide. And the next time you go out there, he actually did it. And those guys usually do it with pills, right?
Yeah.
They don't take the violent action out, because the people who threaten it all the time with a 413 never use the 413. They always do something else. In my experience, anyway.
A lot of people hang themselves, which to me, I would not even think of that. But hanging seems very torturous and painful.
Agonizing, right?
It's cleaner though.
But
if you do it right, it's instant. But none do it right. They just sit there and strangle themselves.
Yeah, because everybody uses their,
belt.
Well, yeah, that I saw this one guy, he had a tie and he hung himself on his rack in his closet, and purposely, so when his mom slid the door open, she would find him. Like, that's how messed up people are. Yeah, let me tell
you this story. It's funny, but it's not funny. But it's funny.
Okay.
So we go to a medical call, right? I'm thinking, why am I getting sent out to a medical call? Well, AMR's there, and I get there and I see a hose hanging from the garage, and I see the guy who blew out his knee, because when he jumped off the stool, the hose stretched and he cracked his knee, and he's the one that called in because he couldn't get up. The hose stretched it didn't work. It didn't work.
Hey, I'm trying to unalive myself over here. I need some help.
I just
Who do you
cracked my
call?
knees open.
You call the police.
I agree with Shelly
Exactly.
Bean. It's 11 o'clock, guys, our time.
All right.
Okay.
Gonzo, let me get this
Yo.
off screen. Hey, it's good to see you, man.
Thank you, man.
I know
Appreciate it.
Brian gets to see you on occasion due to work,
Yep.
but
Yep.
it's
Yep.
awesome
Yep.
to see you, and I'm glad that everything's going pretty well for you.
Yep.
And,
Brian said that I was going to Mandalay, but no, MGM Grand. I'm looking forward to bigger property.
Yep.
But I've got some other things going in the oven too. I'm trying to get onto the
Starting your own
legislation
YouTube
police as
channel?
well.
Oh.
No, no, yeah, I'm done with YouTube's. So hopefully that goes good. Get on the legislation police and do that part time as well. And that
What
way
are
I
you
don't have to worry
saying?
about
Session?
legislation
Oh.
police.
Legislation.
Really? So what is that, like down the city?
Well,
Sounds
their
like
offices, it's real work.
Yeah. No, I'm done with real work.
Basically, when you go into the I can't say that word, man. That's a tough word.
Oh, they're
Legislation.
going to hire you then.
Legislative.
Building. I know, right? Those scanners that are right there that people walk through. We'll be manning those and securing the building and escorting legislatures when they go to locations in the valley.
He's going to be doing real work in the real world where they expect
You don't want to do that.
Yeah,
You don't want to do that.
a little bit more money.
Yeah.
You're already rich. Come on.
Yeah, I wish.
My buddy is offering it to me as well, and I was like, no.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm not doing anything where I got to tell people what to do or any laws or anything like that. I like being a nice, normal citizen now.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, I don't know. Brian agrees, but you're welcome to come back anytime you want.
Copy that.
Maybe we can get
Gonzo always
burritos. Meet at the studio and have burritos.
Burritos and tacos and a beer.
So I don't see any more. Let me make sure I didn't miss any supers. Nope, I think I got them all.
Yep.
So thank you, Rylongs, for joining the first live we've had in quite
for a minute.
In a while, right?
Thank you for all the chats and the supers and just being cool people. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Gonzo. And I'm gonna take the rest of the day off.
All right.
Thank you, the Godmans, for coming in and popping in on live. It was awesome.
Oh, wait, we got another question. What about
I hope I didn't offend anybody with my jokes.
What about my CCW Texas question? Boston, Texas. You had a question?
What about my CCW in Texas question?
No longer required to carry. Do you say something on traffic? You mean this? If you don't need a CCW, you always tell the officers if you have a gun. Yeah, always. Don't let them find it by accident.
Because they're going to be pulling you out at gunpoint.
Yeah. Look, if you're carrying a firearm, anytime you're carrying a firearm and you interact with the police, you want to let them know, hey, by the way, I have a gun on my right hip. It's concealed right now under my shirt, or on my left hip, or I have a gun in my ankle. Always tell them, because this way, first off, they know if you're reaching for it, now you're going for your weapon. But I used to have a joke. I used to tell people when I used to stop them and they would say, I have a CCW, I have a gun on my left hip. What do you want me to do? And I used to say, all right, well, don't freak out. Do you have any plans on shooting me? And they would be like, hell no. And I'd be like, well, then I don't have plans on shooting you. The gun can stay right where it is. Just give me your license, registration. I'll be right back. Do I worry about people that are CCW carriers? No. Because 99.9% of them are good people. People that open carry, again, I've never had a problem with open carry in Las Vegas. Everybody who carries a gun here on a holster, never had a problem with them. Right? They're good, hardworking people. So if you're no longer to carry or carry your CCW, always tell the cops you have a gun.
Yep.
Makes sense? Clear as mud? Boston, Texas? Yeah? All right. Because this way you don't want to have any surprises. Cops don't like surprises. Right? Right, G?
Yep. No problems. No problems.
So, all right. I guess that's about it. Everybody hit the like button on your way out. It sure helps us. I don't know why, but I don't know. YouTube, whatever. I love your work, what you do. Joke of the day. I love the stars. The stairs, they were always up to something. Thank you, ARD. Thank you.
Have you been keeping up on Dever?
No.
Someone's asking, what do you think about Commissioner Cox's position and Kelly quitting? So,
well, Kelly needed to quit day one.
Yeah. She was never. And the fact that the chief messed up bad. The chief, first off, he said Dever came in. He had a private interview with her. He said he does that to everybody. That's a lie. He said and this is where I think the chief really, this is where he blew it. He said, Karen Reed, who? I don't even know who she is.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Another lie. So you're the chief of police. You got all you guys wrapped up in this, and you don't know who Karen Reed is? Bullshit. And you don't have a private interview for an hour with every new police officer, especially females, alone in an office. No.
Nope.
So he is an idiot, and he's going to face the consequences. No need to do a whole video on just him because he's stupid.
Stupid.
Again,
Stupid.
People not telling the truth. For some reason, they think that the lie is going to be better. Had he said, yeah, I know who Karen Reed is. Yeah, I had to talk with her, blah, blah, blah. And this is what I said. But see, they won't, because what they did was a little shady.
Dirty.
Dirty people. I asked B a question over dinner.
I think I got them all. If I didn't get them all, someone yell at me real quick.
Yep, right now.
Steve, where you at?
What's your question, Brian?
How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit? Aliens. Hicks. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit?
R.I.P.
Game over, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man.
I'm Hicks.
Did you guys see the new Predator yet?
No. Is it
I heard it's really good.
I saw her on TikTok earlier.
Yeah. Whoa. Her name's Olivia Henderson. She's the new Predator. Oh. Whoa. Hey now.
All right. Well,
I think that's about it.
But I heard it's good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing.
Guys, appreciate it.
Nobody too.
Spending 2 hours on Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day. Thanks, G, for coming out on Valentine's Day. Get you a heart, sir. Well, I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Christmas.
And if you ever want to do internet searches, use Google Crime.
Yeah, Google Crime. It's better than Chrome. Right. Google Crime. Thank you.
True facts.
It's this early morning shit. See, I'm not even awake till like after 11. You know?
Dude, I was knocking out sleepies out of my eyes this morning. Dude.
I haven't been sleeping well.
It didn't start well because I had my camera backwards. And I didn't know why it was a black screen.
We first put the camera on, and G's like, "You can't see it. We can't see you." Yeah, the camera back.
Yeah.
Nothing but professional at LVCopsTV.
Exactly. Thank you, Ride Alongs, for joining us on this early morning. I appreciate you guys having me on as a guest. And thank you for listening to my jokes. Let's go.
Let's do it.
And Brian's kind of getting hairy.
People have been asking about you, and they're like, hey, when's Gonzo coming back? So I said, hey, I'll ask him.
Yeah.
And I figured the Proctor update would be the perfect because we did that one together. It was our first pairing.
He sealed his doom, man. Poor guy.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. But anyway, hey, everybody, we thank you. We're honored and humbled that you chose us on your Saturday morning. Let me look at the camera.
Yeah.
G is always welcome here. Gonzo is always welcome here.
Let's go. Viva Mexico. Look at those tacos and burritos.
Gonzo with hair. I don't like you with hair, G.
Yeah.
No, I'm so used to seeing you without hair. It just don't look right.
Aerodynamic, dude. That just changes things.
So,
they say God put how do they say it? Let's see here. I'm bald because he made perfect heads and the rest he put hair on.
Yep. See? There you go. There you go. G's got the perfect head. Well, we got to send him out like old school?
Yeah, let's do it.
You remember?
Hang on. The one, sorry, we're gonna just address this. We got the super from our son and Envy. And I'm sorry,
thank you.
Thank you. $20. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
So we have lots of more videos coming your way. I will do a Kelsey Fitzsimmons video. I'll actually work on that this week. What is today? Today is Saturday. So
Saturday.
Yeah, I'll work on it this week. I have a couple other videos I'm working on, and I want to do that vet one that was from the email. Thank you. When I film the video today, if I remember, I'll say your name for the email for the shout out. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this video. And this video, I think, is going to be really important for cops dealing with vets.
Yeah.
That is huge. And yeah, it's going to be an important video. We have a lot to discuss in that one. So, all right, everybody, thank you for joining us on your Saturday. We hope you have, if we don't see you in a live before, we hope you have an amazing Christmas, a safe Christmas. Please
travel safe.
Yeah, drive safe, party responsibly. New Year's, if you're in Vegas, stop by and say hi to us. Anytime you come to Vegas, give us a shout out, hit us an email. We'll stop by and have some coffee with you if we can. All right. So with that, hey, hit that like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
And for those still serving, have a safe tour duty.
And make a difference in someone's life. Stay classy, Las Vegas.
Always.
Peace.
1 Sam 5 and 1 Sam 6, copy of 425 call.
Copy. 1 Sam 5 en route.
1 Sam 6, copy, en route.